and sit down.
Hello, gang. Colin here. Festa 67's workshop. And my sidekick.
And it's me, Dave, at Model Maker Dave's workshop. Hello, everyone.
And welcome to another fun-filled, model-related Sunday brunch.
Kind of, maybe.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, so thanks for joining us, folks. And let's have a quick looky-loo. Who's in the chattykins, shall we?
Yeah, go ahead.
Righty-o, we have got Dexterous Craft and Nat saying, hi, Archie, hope you're well. I don't know whether this is the beginning. Let's just quickly sync with stuff up there because we've got a bit of a delay going on with StreamYard there.
Okay.
Ice Queen saying hi to Archie. Common Road Junction's going hi to Mike. That's me saying hello to Archie. Jackie's in saying hello to Archie. Common Road Junction saying hi Nat, I'm okay, thanks, how are you? But on YouTube you've got Model Making Trucker saying hi, James and Mike saying hi, so there's a bit of a delay there, so in case I've forgotten anyone. Archie saying hello to Sue. Oh, and I'm going to take my hat off because this is a time of mourning. This is. Plastic Monkey has announced that he's missed most of the Sophie this morning, and it's not good today.
Yeah,
Paul, my thoughts are with you, my friend. We are here in your time of need. Hugs will be provided and a safe zone for you to have a wibble in. All right, mate?
Yeah, but don't forget, Paul, you got a day off tomorrow, so you can do catch-up tomorrow.
Oh, so I'd just like to point out and disclaimer here that I had nothing to do with that. And if you want to give Dave the look next time you see him, you can.
So he told me to say it. He said, I'm going to throw you off the show if you don't mention that Paul's got a day off tomorrow.
Absolutely. Archie saying, hi, Carl, how you feeling? Mate, I'm all right, mate. That's off air. How I'm feeling. Yeah. Ups and downs is all I'll say on that. Nat saying, I'm too bad, thank you, Archie. Archie saying hello to Jackie. Dan's in, Quano man. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hope you're all right, mate. That's me saying, oh my God, I'm here for you in your time of need to Plastic Monkey because... yeah, he's going to need some form of consoling, isn't he, Dave? He's going to be down in the dumps.
He might actually need a bit of counselling as well.
I think so. I think the support mechanism needs to be I think I'll write to Boris Johnson as well and have it raised in Parliament as to why this has happened, because Paul's going to be suffering for months over this. Archie saying, and now I take it you think I'm not too bad. And Sue is laughing. This is payback for Paul saying that he's off on Monday. Sue's put in loads of laughing smiley faces because he missed Sophie. Yeah, if it's any consolation, folks in chat are probably thinking, what on earth are they on about? Our friend Plastic Monkey makes a point of getting up because he likes to watch Sophie Ridge on Sunday on Sky. And he missed his little bit of Sophie today, so... yeah, and we're not going to tease him, are we, Dave, when we see him later? We're not going to mention it, but Sue will, because he's pestered her about being off Monday, and she's going to be making him squirm, isn't she?
Probably.
Dad's laughing.
Maybe almost definitely.
Absolutely, mate. Nat saying, sorry, Archie. Yeah, I mean, not too bad. Yeah, you got to watch, Nat. The grammar police are in and they're watching our spellings today, love. No, Archie's going,
I won't type nothing then.
No, I get corrected on everything I say anyway. So, yeah. Lewis is saying she's very bad. Hello, Lewis, mate. Hope you're all right. Jacqueline's going hi to Lewis, as is Archie. James is saying, afternoon, sorry for no Sunday parade, but the house and family needed him this week and waiting on supplies to arrive. No worries, mate. As long as you're okay, James, not a problem, mate. Lewis is going, hi, Mike. How you doing? To Dad. That's other folks saying hellos to each other. Andy's in over at Model making Mayhem. Or Mayhem Model Works even. I'll get it right one week, Andy. See, he changed his name months ago, didn't he, on there? And I still get it wrong.
Yeah, I think I've fallen over that one a couple of times.
Absolutely, mate. You know, I'm useless, mate, with names, as you know, Gary.
Just next week.
Exactly. Archie saying, have you finished that flower class yet, James? You're in for a treat, Archie, because I loaded up the group just before we come on. And all I'll say is you might want to sit and look at some pictures and then do what I did and cry.
Yeah, he flashed up a few photos of it on Models for Heroes. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Archie saying he's got the same one and he's nervous about doing it. Have a watch back on some of James's shows, Archie, and you'll see how he does the work and follow along, mate. Have a go. At the end of the day, if you don't try, you never improve, do you, mate? And we don't make mistakes in modelling. We have happy little accidents.
Okay.
Model officer saying to Archie, don't be. It's a great kit. Yeah, rigging done and about to lay a matte coat on her, ready for the base work to start. Exactly. There you go. And he's saying, yeah, he said he only wants to do a good job, and you're doing a diorama for it as a base. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be impressive. He says, yeah, it's going to be in heavy seas. My only advice: take it steady and watch out for the top deck fit. It has a lot of holes it has to sit on, and he'll be buying another. There you go, mate. See, Archie, I reckon you'll be all right, mate.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Once you get going, you'll be all right.
Absolutely. And James is offering there, yeah, he says he covered much of it, but if you've got any questions, drop him a PM anytime. Oh, that's nice of you, James. See, Archie, we always like to give back. He's also saying hello to Connor and Paige. Hello, Connor and Paige. Hope you're all right. Mum and Dad, Santa will bring you lots of presents. Yeah, as long as your dad don't keep buying big kits, though. Yeah, tell him off, Connor. Oh, bless him. Lewis is going, oh, don't pick on me. Yeah. Nat saying they've been all right, Archie. I love December because the Santa bribery comes into full swing. Oh, were you doing what my mum used to do? If I didn't eat me veg, oh, Father Christmas is watching, you know. And yeah, oh yeah, good for you, Nat. I miss doing that with my two boys, to be honest with you.
What I did with my nephews is I said, Uncle has to make a special phone call to Santa.
Yeah.
He's give Uncle's report on his nephews.
Yeah. Absolutely. He's compiling his evidence as to whether or not he drops multiple presents off or just one. My boys used to get all upset. The lips would go. It's like Arkwright's till drawer in Open All Hours days, you know. And me and my missus, we used to have to try to keep that poker face when you saw the kids go, I've got to tell him, you know, and I just used to really lay it on, bless them, you know, and off they would walk with their little arms at their sides like little regimented soldiers. And then I would just pop a rib giggling. Model officer saying he's going to get in early. Sorry, Colin and Dave. Belly, just hairs. On the bench is a bit of 3D printing and his flower class, a Corvette. That brings you into your question, mate, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. So, what is or what has gone into your bellies, and what have you got on your benches?
Absolutely.
Answers on a postcard.
And this one, I think, is brilliant. Lewis, he says, I've told them Christmas is cancelled because Santa's got to self-isolate. Oh, that's savage. but but brilliant. I think it's brilliant.
Santa can only deliver parcels at social distancing
Yeah,
rules.
social distancing rules, and if it's a tier 3 or a tier 2, or they've not been doing their homework or behaving for mum, if they haven't been behaving for mummy, then Santa might not be coming into that area, see, so you never know.
Or if he does and there's nothing downstairs, what they might have to do is check the garage, check the shed, or check the boot of Dad's car.
Yeah, because Father Christmas sees everything, especially in December, because he's sitting there with his telescope looking around all the houses to make sure everyone's behaving, and oh yeah, got all of that. So yeah, listen to your mum, kids, because yeah.
And if it detects that a parent is saying, "Will you do as I tell you?" It phones in.
Absolutely. Nat's saying, not quite, James. We're hopefully getting all the decorations down before Lewis goes back to work on Tuesday. Oh, Lewis has got Monday off as well, so just like Paul, because Paul's got Monday off, isn't he?
Ooh, 2 people with Monday off. Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely. That was people in the chat asking whether you were up yet. James is and Archie are having a yatter there about the flower class. He's going to do a full inquiry into some of the research. Luke's in. Afternoon, folks, at Blight Rifle Model Works. Hello, Luke. Hope you're all right, geez. Thanks for joining us, mate. What have we got then? And people talking about that. Lynn is in. Lynn's just crawled out of bed and she's going to feed her and a parrot. It's 5:30 here in New Mexico. I feel like I should be getting ready for work. Oh dear.
Like.
Oh dear, oh dear. Luke saying, I'll say hello all as to not to clog the chat. Hey mate, you're all right. You don't clog the chat, mate. That's what the chat's for, buddy. Lewis is saying, hi Sue. Nat tells me I'm in trouble because I tell the kids Christmas is cancelled. Oh dear. He's bad, man. Oh, chat just jumped massively there. Let's quickly scroll back up. Andy's saying Dave is here, so let's get the host Festa 67's workshop. And someone put Dave's into that fairy outfit. Don't care if you have to use the corset. I'm getting worried about you, Andy, thinking of Dave in corsets and that. I mean, yeah.
Well, not the only one.
Absolutely, mate. Fox is in the chat there saying hello to everyone. Has the squirrel flown low over the Kremlin yet? Not sure what that one is.
No, it's just here.
Nim is in. Morning, everyone. Just dragged myself out of bed. Good morning, Nim. Hope you're keeping well, my love, and staying safe and all of that. James is in. Hello, James. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. Alicia and Shania are doing okay as well, mate. There's people saying hello to James. Hugo Model Work is in. Hello, everyone. Have a nice day. Hello, mate. Hope you're all right. Little bit of chatting's going there, backwards and forwards to people. Fred's in somewhere. There he is. Hello, Fred. This evening, chaps. Hi, everyone, he says. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing all right, Fred. Everything's okay at Fred Towers. Phil Tucker's in, saying hi, Colin and Dave and everyone else. Hope you're all safe and well, as we hope you are, mate, and your family. So, yeah. Guru's saying hi, Festa. I heard that. Bless him. Okay, what have we got? That's Hugo saying hello to Lewis. I think someone was on about cake. Mayhem Model Works is saying ice cream device can be cake. Graham M's in saying hello to Fred and Lewis. Fred saying he sorted his sound. Not sure why it never worked first time. Yeah, I know, mate. I've sat there before, Fred, and done a voiceover on a video. you know, all good, no belching, nothing. And I hadn't hit record in Premiere Pro. Phil Tucker's saying, hi, Dave. My wife, Deb, says, you look like Father Christmas, laugh out loud. Oh, look at him. Look, a little hairy cornflake there. Luke saying his belly is Budweiser and bench is scratch-built terrain for his new gaming table. I know, he's got well into his Warhammer, mate, isn't he?
He's really got the bug on that, hasn't he?
I think so, yeah, and I think he's doing all right with it, mate.
He's done very well.
Nim is saying bench is a couple of holiday embroidery pieces and belly is to be decided in a few moments. Oh, yeah.
Chocolate hobnobs.
Absolutely. James is saying, does that mean no prezzies from Santa for Christmas, supposing he's already got his big kids? Yeah. Does that mean, yeah, good shout. So Lewis is getting no prezzies then. Is that what you're saying, James? Yeah.
Nothing.
Now Lewis is stood there going. Fred saying, bench is a 48th Hurricane and 48th SU2 belly. Oh, my God. Catch up. Oh, what's that say? Catch a Puri, then Shakshaka.
I'm going to do a copy paste into Google and see if it can translate it.
Yeah, Fox is now just spat his coffee across his bench, probably. I am trying to do that. Fred's laughing. James is saying, Russell's Cheeseburger, bench, Lego Hospital. Scaly models, caramel logs equals Tunnocks. Woohoo! Graham M, belly, roast beef, baguette, and HP sauce. Lego Technic, rescue helicopter. What else have we got? We're all good, he says James. More importantly, how are you? I'm all right, mate. I just get on with it and do my thing. And yeah, not done a great deal at the bench this week for real life issues, should we say, but I'm getting back to it. Quano Man saying, Whitbeard, jolly chuckle and that hangout when I saw the giggling belly. Does Dave have a red jacket? And can he have account for his whereabouts on Christmas Eve? Exactly. Put a tracker on him and I bet he is Father Christmas. Oh, Fox is telling me how to pronounce the Gundam I've got. Kushatria.
Kushatria.
Yeah. I say Kushatria. Absolutely, mate. Tanzin saying afternoon. We've got £5 a super chat from Mike over at Scaly Models. Yep, it's working. Laugh out loud. He says, I've seen another one pop up. There you go. Jacqueline Stevens has put a $9.99 super chat. Now, thank you, Jackie. Bless you. And Mummy's in. Yeah. Thank you both. It means massively a lot. Lynn Dipple. Belly. Glazed chocolate covered, maple covered donuts. And milk. Sweetie Parrot's got corn and lima beans. And on the bench, big mess that needs to be cleaned up. I'm going to tell you off now, Lynn. Finger of shame. Finger of shame.
Mind you, that does sound good.
I've known you.
Covered maple covered donuts.
Yeah. I've known you 3 years and several homes, and you're building benches all the time. So you've got a task from Festa to pull your finger out and get building so that we can see what you're making in the gallery. That's your 2021 challenge, young lady. Consider yourself thoroughly told, because I may have been getting bullied by Mike before we came on air. He was picking on Festa and Dave, wasn't he, Dave? And bullying us he was.
Well, he tried to pick on me, but
I can see him in the background sticking his fingers up, and he thinks I can't see him. Yeah, he's held up something, calling me a bar steward as well.
I didn't know you worked behind the bar as well.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm a bar steward, Dave.
Oh, you're a steward of the bar, are you?
Yeah. But yeah, I was getting told off for not putting clickable links in for things, and yeah,
He almost started wagging his finger at you.
absolutely. And you was no help at all to me. You just let me get roughed up and beaten up. And Fox is saying he's just instinctively done the finger of shame as a reflex action. Brilliant. Because he held up a packet of Monster Munch the other week on his stream and said, "Oh, smell these, look at these." And I leant forward and sniffed my microphone. What a burk. Lynn's going, Dave's already gave me a challenge to clean it up. Challenge accepted. Good girl, Lynn, because at the end of the day, you've got some lovely kits in your stash. And yeah, it'll do you good. It will wind you down, my darling.
Ooh.
And she's saying that Mayhem Medal works. I love arts and all of that.
Ooh,
I have not missed hopefully too much there because it was jumping up and down and jumping up and down. I'll just quickly scroll up. Yeah, that was the Santa one. Yeah, as far as I know, I haven't missed anyone. If I have, please remind me.
I think we've covered everyone.
So what have you been up to this week then, Geese?
Not very much.
Oh, well, killed that conversation then, didn't it?
Well, I did I did quite a lot of sanding on Wednesday when we did the Chinooks.
Yeah.
But that's it, really. I haven't really done anything else. So.
All right, moving on.
Can't make up what I haven't done.
No, that's all right, mate. I have to laugh. Oh dear.
So what have you been up to?
Well, I'll get you back. Nothing. No, I've been doing my little what's his name? Dragnut thing, you know, Starsky and Hutch stripe. And a bit more on the Chinook that we done the other day, wasn't it? So yeah.
Oh, you got your sticky out bit on as well.
Yeah, I was gluing the brackets on for it when we was live, so yeah, it's on there now. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to, a bit of video editing and stuff. But I seem to have developed an habit of getting the yawns whenever I go to voiceover, and it's done my canister this week because several times I've tried to voice over a couple of videos and I can't stop yawning, Dave.
I tend to find that when I try to do a voiceover, I just can't talk properly. It all comes out gobbledygook and
yeah, I'm like that anyway, mate. You should see me on the Monday trying to read names out on e-models. Aid's in, Smurfworks. Hello, Aid. All right, mate.
Hello, mate.
Ian Douthwaite's in. Afternoon, chaps. Today's bench is in the kitchen. Today's builds are batches of sticky toffee pudding, apple crumble, Mars bar cake, scones, and mince pies. Road trip.
Yeah,
how much petrol you got, Dave?
Not enough, but we can get some on the way.
Absolutely, mate.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds like a right old,
Sticky toffee pud and apple crumble.
Got a ring to it, mate, innit?
Ooh, bit of custard, all in the same bowl.
Oh, yeah. I'll have some of that. What have we got? Jacqueline saying hello to Lynn and Fox. I think Fox has popped off now to get ready, makeup and all of that lot for his show.
Oh,
Graham M's.
Yeah,
Graham M's saying hello to Lynn. Paul saying hello to Smurf. Surprised you're still in the chat, Paul, because I think you'd be grieving quite badly today, mate, won't you, for missing Sophie? Right, well, being that we've not really done a great deal, I suppose really I should load the gallery up, shouldn't I? I'll do a bit of a refresh.
Maybe. Be nice to see what everybody else has been up to.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So I'll do a quick refresh on that and bring that up and load up the gallery, mate. Excuse me. Clear me throat. Yeah, come on, share. Yeah, it's saying not responding at the moment.
Oh, don't you just love it?
Yes, you do. It's one of them things. It's all great and fun and all of that.
I will quickly mention that Sue is in the belly is a roast pork, and Pud is lemon cheesecake.
Oh, nice, nice.
And she's got a child on the bench.
Oh, is she? Yeah, I'm still crashing this end, mate. So, yeah, just let me try and sort out in the background what's going on here, because my browser's imminently about to crash by the look of it, Dave.
Yeah, code name Sprue and Glue. Congratulations, Colin, on your 1,000k followers.
Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, bear with me, mate. I'm trying to see the chat as well so I can pad the show out as well, Dave, but everything's crashing my end.
I think we've got major wibbles going on.
Have we?
Yeah. Paul has just said, I'm not saying a lot, got the grumps.
Oh, Wibblekins.
Oh, dear. Wibble. But you can catch up tomorrow because you're on a day off.
If you can just pad out for a minute, Dave, I've just got to shut my browser down a minute, mate. As he goes quiet. All right, okay, I'll leave it run. No, don't worry.
I was just reading. Dad said he's just given me control. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, mate. It could be dangerous.
Yeah, you can have a put the chat. Yeah, I've just got to reboot my browser, so I'm going to drop out for a sec.
Okay, mate. Right. Oh, Paul, are you having a wibble? Oh dear. Come on, Paul. It's only a TV presenter. Dear. Plastic Monkey. He's saying, yes, and my week won't be the same. Oh, bless, mate. Oh, come on. Really? It's an auto cue monkey. Really? Oh, dear. Don't know what he's up to. That one. Even. Lynn saying, congratulations on your 1,000 for Colin. So, yeah, thank you, Lynn. I'm sure he will say thank you when he finally gets back in. When he's got himself all sorted.
Yeah, I'm just swapping screens around, mate. Bear with me.
All right. Oh, Lynn's saying party time. That's dangerous.
Absolutely. Let's have a look, see whether that's done it. I think I'm back on. I'm not 100% sure. I'll just see what the group's doing, but my browser crashed there, which was a bit odd.
Yeah, no, look like you're there or thereabouts.
Yeah, I'll try that again, folks. There you go. Apologies for the slight glitch. That was my browser crashing there. Dropping Dave in it, and Dave like a cat in headlights. What do I do? Right. That's Lim party time. Mark Ewan's going, well done, mate. Yeah, the 1,000 subs was nice, to be honest with you. It surprised me. I didn't expect it yet. Right, gallery time, folks. That's on screen your end, Dave, yeah? Yeah, brilliant. Archie saying, excuse me, looking on a diet for this Sherman tank, or Dio even, I would have thought. I did ages ago, inspired by a scene from Band of Brothers and inspired by the Model Officer's Mess. There you go.
Ooh.
And look, we got a bit of a tank going on. It's a bit of a smoky tank by the look of that, Dave. Just have a swig of coffee.
That is looking, yeah, it looks like it's just gone up because it's hit the post. Is that a lamp post or going to be a tree trunk? Probably a tree trunk.
Pardon me. I like that. Excuse me.
No, it's looking good though.
It is, isn't it? A diorama of goodness is taking shape, I'd feel. So yeah, and it's a bit like the story that Ted was telling Monday when he was in the police boat. There weren't a boat around him for miles, and he crashed into the only boat that was in the water. And this reminds me of this. There's a telegraph pole in the middle of nowhere, and the tank's crashed into it.
Really?
Nim Sindarin, a few more embroidery pieces, this time with some holiday cheer, Dave.
Oh, they're good.
And look, got Christmas tree.
Oh, Oh, she's branching out.
Oh, God, here he goes. Taking a leaf out of her book. Yeah. It started, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, look. Honestly, again, the patience needed, because I watch my missus doing these. She's got the old hoop on a stick thing and all of that gubbins. And, yeah. And the amount of, how can we say, dagnamits that my wife blurts out when the needle goes into the tip of her fingers, because she's got quite aggressive arthritis now. Yeah.
I can
So
imagine.
I can imagine. Go on.
I can imagine that she swears quite a lot. You should really have a swear box, because then you could buy more models.
Absolutely. Nim's swear box would be as full as my wife's, mate.
Probably.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, she says. Look at that. And she's got to embroider all of these and all. Bloody, oh, yeah, ding dong. I did say in the chat there might be the odd blurted out adult word there, but hey-ho. Yeah. Oh, look, the gingerbread man, Dave. Yeah. Oh.
Gingerbread man and custard.
See, I find the thing I look forward to most at Christmas is when you're having the cold food, innit? You know, where you've had your turkey Christmas dinner and we've snaffled that. And then, like Boxing Day, we have like the turkey and the slices of ham and all of that lot and nibbles to go with it. And I love all of that. It's proper, fill the plate up, sit there, and then you're like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten all of that. And I will do exercise. Yeah. James Chapman, more Lego this week, built and finished the huge Ecto one and gift with purchase Christmas Carol sets. LED light and sound will be added to the Ecto hopefully this week. Got the yawns again, Dave. Really? What's wrong with me? I like that.
That's very good.
It is, isn't it? Again, it's different, isn't it? You know, you got the old Crimbo book there and all of that.
Looks like got Scrooge outside.
Shania is so lucky, you know, because her dad's making all this Lego. It's like Lego heaven, isn't it? And that's the old Ecto out of the Ghostbusters. There's actually some really good kits of this doing the rounds as well, isn't there?
Yeah, that looks a bit of a beast.
And it is tempting, I must admit. I like that.
I was looking at some Lego the other day on a certain website, and I was quite struck with an articulated lorry with a speedboat on the back of it.
All right.
I've not bought it yet.
Did that get the Thingiverse a girly squeak moment, did it? Pardon me. No? Okay.
No, not on Thingiverse. It was on...
No, I'm saying, did you get a Thingiverse style girly giggle out of it?
Might have done.
Oh, good man. Oh, he's hard work today, he is. He's hard work today. Yeah, they're good, they are. Philip Tucker. Hi, everyone, he says. Hope you're all well. Almost have a workbench sorted. Oh, man cave. Oh, correct. 3D printer. Yeah, he's got a 3D printer, Dave. Yeah, 3D printing goodness.
That's a small table.
Yeah, but, mate, he wins because he's got a 3D printer as well, Dave.
Yeah.
You know, and it's got buttons and dials and, oh, mate, it's got things we could fiddle with, Dave. Yeah, can't beat a 3D printer, Philip. How you finding the process? Oh, I can make it move. Look, Dave. Hours of entertainment here, folks. Look at this. Whoa. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, moving on. James is saying, very left field, but also this week, knocked up an advent calendar for the wife. Very good for you, mate. Very crafty. That is mint, isn't it?
It is.
That's the way he says it. Oh, just knocked up an advent calendar.
You know, as if it was no trouble at all. You know, I just
Oh, mate, that is brilliant, mate. There'll be a few of the girls in the chat will be going, oh, I'd love one of them. I feel James might be getting an order book.
He could very well. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, Nim's saying, thanks, love the fact that she's back into her embroidery. It's something to do when the insomnia kicks in from working nights. Bless her. Oh. I like that a lot.
I do. I bet you got a couple of brownie points as well.
Oh, absolutely. I bet Mrs. Officer is most impressed, and brownie points and extra portions of Christmas grubbage and sustenance for the man cave will be ensuing. James is saying no Sunday parade today, as he needs, needs time to sort out the ops room. However, the 144 scale flower class Corvette is ready for the base work after the rigging introduced me back to my rich vocabulary of swear words and is now resting on a matte gloss. Yeah, I can imagine, James, that fudge sticks and broom handles may have been the operative words, but look at that day.
Yeah, I can imagine that swear box filled up very, very quickly.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Look at that.
But as always, with what he does, it's very good, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? You know, I mean, I know the fudge sticks and broom handles I was blurting out, just rigging up that little baby Titanic. And the thing with me, I let go of the tweezers when I'd stretched the easy line a bit, and the tweezers are somewhere over there. Yeah. I have since purchased another pair of tweezers because I'm yet to locate the set that sprung across the room. But look at it,
so they've become the replacement to the missing bottle of paint.
Yes, they have. They've gone over into the 3D print tool cupboard area and bookcase area. And I haven't been able to get my carcass down low enough this week to find them because, I will find them. I'll get the magnet on the grabber and have a looky-loo, see if that picks them up. But, oh, mate, this is flawless, isn't it?
And and you're looking at that, and then he's going to put it in a dio as well.
Yeah, it's going to be properly old Ripley. I don't know why I'm showing that because you can't see me, but the old Ripley Walter and all of that gubbins. So I'll be watching that with a keen interest, mate, because I like all of the old Walter dios and stuff. Archie's saying he's doing the diorama of this scene from Band of Brothers. I started watching Band of Brothers and I must go back and finish it. But I watched 2 episodes of Mandalorian last night because I was given strict instructions by the Ice Queen that I need to watch it. And I'm on episode 2, The Child. And he is cute. That's all I'm saying. But I've been a good boy. I've watched a couple of episodes, so I'm getting there. And he's doing the old parachutist there that unfortunately he's been caught up in the old trees. Bless him. Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing there, Arch.
Yeah, it's coming on.
Yeah. Oh. See, and Arch criticises everything he does, but he's a damn good little modeler developing there, mate, and I'm keeping a close eye on him. Jackie Stevens is saying thanks to her 55 subs now. Good girl, is creeping up, isn't it? Hey, not long now, Jackie, till the magic 100, darling.
Yep.
Yeah. And she's completed Pikachu and Pokeballs, Dave. She's been playing with balls all week. I now know she's sniggering in the background because she's got dirty minders, our Jackie.
So you could say she had a handful of balls.
Absolutely. And James has given me brownie points. You will not be disappointed with the series. Yeah. But it's interesting, mate. It's certainly a different take on things, and I think, Danny, AK Quano Man with an H, has completed building and painting a mobile suit RX 77 even 2 gun cannon. God, I can't even read words now. Next on the menu is weathering fun for this EFSF prototype middle range support mobile suit.
Do you know what? I am so glad he knows what he's talking about, because I have not got a clue.
And yeah, having had the conversation with James about him wanting to replicate the paint job that I did on the bus on this Gundam, I think you've nailed it, Quano. That's all I'm going to say, mate. You've nailed it, mate. He was curious as to how I did the weathering on the London bus, and he's been watching the episodes of that and translating what I did onto his Gundam. And yeah, you've nailed it, Dan. Top job, mate.
Yeah, that's spot on. That is.
That is, isn't it? I'd give that man a cigar for that, mate.
Oh, yeah.
And Sarge is going, oh, that's nice there, Quano.
That's very nice.
Absolutely. I love it. Fox is talking to Jamie Bone, saying it may be a case of seeing what you can get and maybe modding them a bit. Absolutely. And hello, Jamie Bone, mate. But yeah, you've nailed that, Dan. That is mint.
Yeah. Give yourself 10 extra house points.
Oh, mate, it's brownie points for that, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Love art of goodness, mate. Get in there. It's that man again, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, what's he been up to now?
I think this is, am I right in thinking, Luke, that this is Sunia's work? So the posts keep coming. He says, apologies. Don't apologise. You build the same as I do. You have multiple builds on the go, Luke, and you spam away, mate, and post what you like. That's what it's all about.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, he said, this one is not mine, but a proud moment I think needs sharing. My partner has taken her first steps into modelling, and his first steps, Dave, I'm just going to clarify, first steps into modelling, and has done a cracking job on a Revell HMS Bounty. She would not post this as she doesn't think it's good enough. Give her a slap on the wrist, Luke. Tell her to join the group and post her work, mate. Happy modelling, he says. And Sunia's been doing the Revell Bounty. And look at that.
She's only just getting into model making.
Yeah, the words were, my partner has taken her first steps into modelling.
Oi, Charlie, open up the van, will you, mate?
And obviously Luke's giving her a bit of support and, you know, how to and all of that. But, oh, mate, I'm going to get them both down here so they can teach me all of this because, yeah, innit?
First steps and she's done all that rigging.
Yeah. Yeah, she needs to join the group, Luke, set herself up an album and get her work posted, mate, because,
most definitely.
Absolutely stunning job there.
It will be a crying shame if she didn't.
Absolutely. And she'll get the festa look of disappointment if she don't. But she can have a love art of goodness. I love that. Absolutely stunning, mate. James Skiffins has shared the post. Nice to have had a shout out, he says. Bosh. Dave, come on, innit? What?
No.
Hey?
What did you say?
You're speechless as well. I know you are. I am. I'm sitting here and I know. Yeah, fudge stick and ding dong type of thing. It's amazing, isn't it?
What is the German for fudge stick and broomsticks? And get over here as soon as you can. Clean it up very, very much. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, we're having to clean up our swear words and that because of the time of day and we're on a Sunday and all of that lot. But, oh, mate, I mean, look, it's that golden rule. And I do take on board how these guys do their dios, you know, where each corner has something of interest, doesn't it? You know, you've got his chin out and a rifle there. You've got him on this corner. You've got a rifle and a door over there. You know, probably something in this corner and all. And it just, every corner's got a view of something that you want to look at. And Yeah, I love it. I love the work. I love the execution of the work. I love the tragedy of what's going on with this poor chap there, and the desperation look on this fella's face, and poignancy, Dave, innit? That's the word.
Well, dare I say, it's the simplicity of what he's done.
Yeah,
There's nothing complicated. There's nothing overpowering or cluttered, or he's tried to put too much. It is just right.
poignant. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you got a tin hat in the mud there, you got a door, you got oil drums in that corner. I mean, every aspect of this diorama's got something for you to look in. Look at the box, you know, what's in there, you know, and spuds in the barrel and all of that gubbins, you know. It's James. I just think it's stunning, mate. I'm sorry, it is. It's you know.
Yeah, it's very good.
I will happily blow smoke up your backside for this build, mate, because I just think it's beautiful. I really do, mate. And hopefully one day I can do something as good because, yeah, this is how it should be done, folks. You know what I mean? It's just unbelievable, isn't it? Phil Bolton. Sorry, I haven't posted much recently. Yeah, he's had a procedure, bless him, having his tube in his side, and that is for surgery. He's been eating up most of his energy.
Yeah.
I know what you're going through, mate, and yeah, medical procedures aren't fun. He's only felt up to doing a little work on the racing trike. I'm sure. Be glad when this is over. Absolutely, mate. And he's doing one of these trikes that he found. I think it's the milk trike, if I remember rightly, that he's doing, and it's got all the body work and extended forks and all of that gubbins. And
yeah, it's the Tom Daniels, isn't it?
Tom Daniels one, mate. Absolutely. And it's going to be mint, Phil. But you know, focus on your health, mate, and getting yourself well again. You know, and we'll all still be here when you come back, mate. And
when you go on the slab for the old slice and dice, good luck, mate, and we all hope it goes well.
Absolutely, mate. And you know, take your time, buddy. You know, this is coming from me, the person who's the most impatient to get back. But yeah.
Pot and kettle springs to mind.
Absolutely. Jackie's got an album, Jacqueline's Crochet Art Items for Sale. And a few people probably aren't aware that Jackie, a dear friend of ours, is selling stuff that she makes now. And she does all kinds of wonderful crochet stuff, and she's going to be sort of sitting there, oh no, he's talking about my stuff, but I pestered her to do an album, and she's done the album, and good for you, Jackie. And, you know, she does all of this in her spare time, beavering away, bless her, and I just think she needs a bit more recognition for what she does, Dave, don't you?
I do. I think what she does is very good.
Absolutely, mate.
As word gets round, so the order book will start.
Yes, and I have a little link to Jackie's thing on the end of my videos, and I am going through my YouTube channel putting on clickable links because I can see someone in the background that told me off for not doing it, beavering away on his keyboard. But yes, and she's finally pimping herself, which is great. And Jackie, don't forget, made our little hamsters that me and Dave have got. So she'll do anything for anyone. And I just think we need to share the love. Oh, look at that supermodel there modelling her hat.
Well, yes.
With an H. Little jumpers. Oh, look, little baby jumpers, Dave, and little baby hats. Oh, they cute.
Oh, look, got designer labels in as well.
Oh, no, she's good, isn't she? Hey, look, child's hat. See? Oh, ickle people. Oh, yeah. I miss my boys when they was ickle people. Oh. So pop over and have a looky-loo, folks, you know, and by all means, you know, put a comment in if you want to inquire and all of that. And hopefully Jackie gets some nice orders because she deserves it, I think. Oh, James Skiffins is 3D printed a Boba Fett. Get hold of that.
Oh,
That's
no.
a damn good resin print there, James, mate. Yeah. Yeah. It's always nice when you clean a resin print and you see the end result because you're like, whoa. Yeah.
I think he's going to have a lot of fun painting that.
Oh, definitely, mate. Definitely. So let's have a bit of a scrolly kins. And we've got Cynical Steve Monday. What he's done this Saturday, aka my missus has spoiled him, and he got a Fast and Furious technical set, Dave.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, Fox is saying apparently I have a something from Jackie that he'll be opening today. Absolutely, mate. I know because it came via Festa's post office. Albeit with a slight delay because the Doris goes down at the end of the month. But I'm glad you've got it, mate, and happy days.
Was that sent with or without an airy spider inside it?
Would I do that to Fox?
Yeah, you would.
No, I was good, mate. I put Jackie's parcel that she had sent in the jiffy bag, untouched, unfettered, and yeah. H done the usual, gave everything a good old chem wipe and posted it. So yeah, but look at this. In it.
Whoa.
Lego technical Dave, and yeah, Dave likes a bit of Lego and all.
I do.
I know that.
That's a bit of a beast though, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It has come a long way, isn't it, Lego? I like that a lot, mate. And he says this is what he did Saturday. So he did it in one day. And then he's got day 6 of a tie dagger. Get in there.
Ooh.
I know. He's a proper little prolific busy bee, isn't he?
Well, yes.
And he's been doing the scratch built AT crane, hasn't he, as well? Captain Photo Etch has been doing one of the cranes for the Turpits. There's only 18 bits of photo etch on this piece, Dave. 18 bits of photo etch.
You sure it's 18 and not 20?
Ain't it? I mean, I admire anyone that can do the photo etch stuff because it is fiddly, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, me and you hate it, don't we?
Oh, I have an absolute passion of hatred for it.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Fox is going, yeah, I know it says it on the package. Yeah, it was just to give you an heads up, mate, so that you knew that, how can I say, the package had been chem wiped and all of that lot, and that in preparation for your quarantine zone. That's why. Yeah. 18 bits of photo etch. Get in there.
Yeah, okay.
And how full, Lewis, how full, mate, was your swear box?
I would imagine it would have been overflowing.
Steve Spencer Beanies shared a post over at TSM, Totally Scaled Models. So he says, I've finished the Meng 35th scale D9R bulldozer with slat armour. Excuse me. This is the first time I've ever done any form of armour kit. I've really enjoyed the kit and would happily build another Meng kit. I've made a couple of mistakes, but hopefully not too noticeable. And then he lists everything that it was coloured and prepped in and all of that. First armour build, Dave. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think he's found his vocation in life, don't you? You need to get some more armour, Steve, then, mate.
Yeah, I think you should do.
It's got a bit of dirt and detritus going on. You've got one of these in your stash, ain't I?
You
have.
I have. I'm going to do that one, and the big transport thing that I got down from the loft. It's going on it.
Ah, right, yeah. But it's just got that. Yeah, you want some look about it, innit?
No, it's nice and dirty and filthy as it should be.
Oh, mate, the fun I'd have driving this down the main high street. Oh, mate, I'd be in the element.
Oh, can you imagine going down the M4 with one of those?
I'll just imagine Paul Chaplin driving this, going, I'll teach them to park straight. And he's in his wibble box there, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, with his wibble shover.
Absolutely, mate. Oh yeah,
No, he
proper
don't.
mint. Yeah, big bulldozer blade. Get hold of that.
Mm.
I mean, if you saw that coming towards you, you would be sitting there going, oh.
You'd
Wouldn't
be
you?
running in the opposite direction.
Cool, yeah, I'd say. Yeah, top job there, Steve. I like that. I like that a lot.
It's very good.
Yeah, he's getting there, isn't he, eh? And he's too hard on himself as well. And as Fox says, a filthy dirty. Good man. Luke saying stunning work on the blade. There, see? Yeah. Right. Model officer loves it. See? So Steve will be there going, oh, yeah, but I don't like this and I don't like that. Yeah, stop it, Steve. Behave. Love out of goodness. Get in.
There is no need to be too hard on yourself, Steve.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Frankie Goes to Wobbywood has put a die cast on his dio there. I love this little dio. He's kindly sent me one of these, Frankie, these dios, and I've got all the backing put on. I've just got to build it now, but I like his little vending machine. And that's a Mark 1 Capri, Dave, isn't it?
I know, and I saw a Mark 1 about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And it looked absolutely gorgeous. Someone had taken an awful lot of time to its glorious goodness.
I had the 2.8 injection Capri, the last incarnation that they done where they threw the kitchen sink. Yeah.
Pickfords?
Yeah, and I had that for about 2 years. But it was that typical Capri thing where you had to have a bag of cement in the back to stop it from wandering out every time you went round the corner in it.
Yeah.
It was one of them cars I'd always wanted, but when I got it, I immediately regretted that I'd got it. You know what I mean? It handled like a bag of sugar.
Yeah, I can remember when my father got one, and I sat behind the steering wheel, and all you can see is this immense, great, long bonnet,
Yeah. And it was a lovely car, don't get me wrong, in a straight line, but on the British windy roads, it cornered like a complete and utter.
Yeah.
And
it was the same with the Cortina Mark IV that I had. As soon as he got ever so slightly slippy, the back end started getting very twitchy.
Well, yeah, because I had got that after driving the Sweeney Granada, the Granada Mark III.
Yes.
And I loved that car, but it rotted out in all the wrong places in the end. So I got that, but I only had it for about 18 months, 2 years, and chopped it in for another one because it was just a complete dog, But it just, it was like the Lamborghini Countach, wasn't it, that we all had on the wall. As an adult, you see it, and you're like, well, it's not that great, really, is it?
No, not really.
But yeah, and I saw one the other day. On a D-Reg, the Capri, and the guy had restored it, and it was mint. But I'm like, yeah, I've driven one of them, and it's But no, I like that. It's a lovely little garage scene there, and I shall be trying to observe the Frankie Goes to Wobbywood School of Photography when I start photographing future builds. Our friend Luke Carswell over at Black Rifle is saying this, apparently, he promises, is his last post of the week. Don't apologise, mate. A couple of months' work. He's got his first, I don't know anything about the game here, so I'm just going to read it.
Okay.
He's got his first 1,000 points of Space Wolves done and the tabletop ready. Still got a few bits to add, but they're ready to play, right? Next step's to finish the gaming table and then a few games to see what I need to put in the next 1,000 points. See, I don't understand the game and all of that, but
I haven't got a clue.
But he's got well into it, isn't he? And it's hardly surprising because the beauty of what he's doing is he's almost bringing in his armor weathering experience and skills into the world of Warhammer. So he's got like a slightly different take on the build process. And I think it works. I really do. And he was on about it in the hangout last night, wasn't he?
Yeah, I having seen what Luke's doing and the ones that I've watched, not necessarily for doing for myself, more looking at the way that they do their painting. I think his looks far better and a bit more natural rather than the blinged up look that a lot of them go for.
Yeah, I like that. I like what he's doing. You know, it works, doesn't it? You know, it's. I think, yeah, because it's almost not anime, looking like an anime, is it, or a cartoon? There's a touch of the realism in there, and it makes it more believable, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got the air of this could be the real thing.
Absolutely. You know, like you say, he's got his dudes there on the bikes giving it the beans, you know, and it's and it's like you say, he's only just ventured into the genre, and look at the quality.
I know.
Honestly, I want to slap him with a wet mitten for being so good, you know. Honestly, it's amazing work, mate. I know I'm fanboying, but I don't care. I praise people's work that I think is out there, you know, and little touches, bit of the old drapery going over the barrel there, you know, little touches like that to me just make a piece, don't they?
It just makes a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're believable. That's the thing. And it makes it sound and look so easy to do. And it's like, you know, my pound of sausages hands, mate, having a go at all of this. And it's like, it doesn't work out that great. Love art of goodness, mate. Get in there in a manly way. So, just see what's next. Now, I don't know whether to praise Steve here or feel sorry for him. I've got torn emotions because I've built one of these, and I think, dare I say it, if Frankie's watching this back, he might have that same shudder down his spine that I've got. It's the space shuttle with booster rockets set. Yeah, you've done the good bit, Steve. You've done the boosters and the tank, and it's gone together really well, mate. You've got the shuttle coming. That's all I'm going to say. But he's done a nice job on that. He has done a nice job on that.
That is looking nice. I do like
He's in it. It's looking rather sexy, isn't it? Now, he's got to this stage and he's going to be proud of himself. And now he's got the shuttle to build. Oh dear, Steve, I feel the swear box in the Beanie Man Cave is going to be rather full, mate.
I was going to say, can I put a swear box in there for Dave as well? Because
you've got one in your stash.
Yeah.
Edward Leonard, Imperial Knight, what's that? Preceptor Canis Rex.
Ooh,
Look at that. Hey. How do they do it?
I've no idea.
Stunning. I mean, imagine walking down the street and seeing that come round the corner. You would proper, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You wouldn't argue, would you?
I can't run, but I would be doing a fast waddle to get away from it. All you would hear is be sticks going. Be like one of those typists, speed typing, wouldn't it? Oh no, Dave! Oh, look at what's behind me! Help me, Dave! And all I would see is a cloud of mist as Dave skedaddling down the road. You're on your own. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I'd probably be going. Yeah, I like that a lot, mate. Luke's saying it's a lovely build. As is Mayhem Model Works, says Luke. Awesome work, super cool. Pardon me. Andy's saying he's not went near the shuttle kit. Someone offered me one because I was looking at it. I gave him the death stare. Lynn's got one of them. She said, I know the shuttle's a pain. Yeah, I did the same as Steve. I built the rockets and boosters, and I'm like, cool, this is going really well. And then the shuttle landed. I got there in the end. It just needed a bit of persuading to get the 2 banana rafts to glue straight, but I did a deft bit of squeezage, should we say. But look how well painted the dude is sat inside him, Dave.
I know.
Because I never knew there was a dude in there. See, I just
thought it was like an access hatch or something.
No, it looks like it's a big dude with another dude sat in it.
A very big dude with a little dude in it.
Yeah, this could be me me with my but yeah, I'm sure that's a dude in a dude, isn't it? That sounded wrong.
But then again, it could be a dudette in a dude.
Absolutely. B3 saying, afternoon, gang. Apologies for the lateness. Mrs. had a puncture on her car that I had to sort out. You don't have to apologise, mate.
No.
Come and go as you please in this show, mate. There's no attendance requirements, mate.
As long as you got the puncture sorted out, that is the main thing.
That's it. Getting the missus home safe and sound is more important than festa. Yeah, I like that a lot. And dare I say it, that is a nice shade of red, isn't it? Dad's going to be sitting there going, see, told you, red is the way to go.
I think I might have to get one and just do it in blue.
Stop it. Yeah, you're getting gesticulations going on in the background there, Dave, involving the numbers 2 and 1, I do believe.
Oh, 3.
Yeah. Bless him. Yeah, it is a dude, look. Oh, mate, I've learnt something. I never knew that. I know it's the thing with Gundams, isn't it, where you've got a geezer sat in there giving it the old big suit bit. Is it specific, you pillock? Pacific Rim, the movie, wasn't it, where they had the big mechanical geezers?
I believe
and
so.
they had a couple of fellas inside, didn't they, controlling them? But yeah. Colton Bennett, the detail on the little dude. I'm like, hey, how? Unless this is a big kit, I don't know. But I'm
saying it must be quite a size because there's quite a lot of detail in there.
I mean, if this is one of them small 20 mil tall fellas and he's got that detail on the dude on the inside, I'm going to get Charlie just to take everything I own and give up. Because
it must be a bit bigger than the normal size.
I think, isn't this what Fox is doing as an E-models build? I don't know. I'm sure he's got one lined up. I could be wrong. Edward Leonard, some progress on the Valentino Rossi bike. Yes, he's doing a Valentino Rossi bike of goodness. Yeah.
Is that the same one that you're doing, or is it a different?
Judging by the size of the wheel, I think he's doing the big part works that I'm building, mate.
Oh.
I think. It looks like it, judging by the carbon fibre parts here. But yeah, it looks like it is the big bike of goodness. Yeah, it is, because he's got the tools.
The wrench thing and the screwdriver.
Yeah, he's got the tools. But yeah, it's the big model space 1/4 scale. And it's...
Yeah, the question is, that Citadel pot, is it there for cleaning or is it a donation pot for the swearing?
I would say it's a donation pot for the swearing, but actually saying that, it does go together really well. I mean, the problem I've got at the moment is there's a delay getting it to me at the moment because it's sat in a warehouse somewhere in Italy, the rest of it, and they're going to ship it out as and when the world stops being on fire. So I'm going to end up with a load of stuff arriving, and then I shall do a binge build finish off for it because, spectacular thing. If you can afford it, grab one. That's all I'll say on that. Because as a MotoGP fan, mate, it is the dog's cojones, mate. Right. Steve Beanie said contributed to the album 4th of July 2020, and I think it's got his bulldozer in there. So I'll have a look at the album in a bit, Steve, just to have a scrolly pops, but I think it could well be the bulldozer that you've added, mate.
Quite.
So I will come back to it. Luke Carswell. So he says, starting to finally make some headway and getting some builds off his bench. This, Dave, is scratch-built 1/12 diorama base. It's built for a friend's son that collects 1/12 scale action figures. Way from perfect, he says. It's done. Hopefully he'll be happy with it. It's lit with LEDs and will hopefully make a good backdrop for his figures. Not perfect, he says, Dave.
What's not perfect?
Yeah, not perfect, he says.
Yeah,
really?
What's not perfect? Everything is perfect.
Innit? You know, cracked plaster on the walls, cases, guns, gun racks, bricks, concrete floor perfectly screeded, table, paperwork, tellies, remote even, Dave, but it's not perfect. Look, where's that wet mitten? Yeah, can you just run it under the tap a bit?
I want a double-sided A4, say it, giving me a full explanation as to what's not perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I want that.
Seriously, mate, you are being way too hard on yourself.
Yeah, I want that wet mitten so full of water that when he gets slapped with it, it stings. Yeah. Archie Boniface says now it's just a matter of fine-tuning and adding some small details on his Jeep or truck. Right, eh?
He's been opening stuff, hasn't he?
He has. He's been playing with the saw, I think.
Now, is that a scratch-built tarp as well?
I think it may well be, mate. And yeah, I think the saw is coming out to play here. I think we got a new candidate for Sawman of the Week, haven't we? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to be a bit careful because we've got someone chasing our heels here.
Absolutely, mate. And it's full approval for getting the saw out, mate. Get yourself a thumbs up for getting the saw out, mate. Eric Graham, a.k.a. Twisted Row Hobbies, with an H. Come and join me, he says, as he continues work, decaling my HO scale, grain hopper, joining the live chat. Excuse me. Fun starts at 5:30 p.m. Eastern US time. And he does a bit of the old weathering on the train carriages and all of that gubbins live on his lockdown show. So I pop over and have a little looky-loo, and yeah, and you've got all the streakage going on and rusting and all of that gubbins. Our friend Luke has got the figure on there on this one, Dave, and look at that. The Dio's with its new owner and a figure really brings it to life, I think. And it does, Luke. Look at that. Proper Chuck Norris bloke, isn't it? You know?
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I really do.
Absolutely. He says there he's just uploaded it with the figure, mate. Yeah. Absolutely, mate. Oh, honestly, it's the dog's balls, isn't it? You know what I mean? I know I've just blurted out balls, but it's worth it. It is, isn't it?
Definitely.
Absolutely, mate. Wow. Not perfect. Mate, you're so hard on yourself, geez. Really are so hard on yourself. But then aren't we all? We all do it, don't we? We was talking about this last night. Malcolm Childs has shared a post. Good to have you back on board, Malk. I hope you're all right, mate. Bit of conversation, mate, to wet your palate. The Just Making Conversation podcast that he does with James, our fellow model officer. And it's going to be all about the hairy sticks and the airy sticks and everything in between. You have paint that you go on every time, or paint that you've never used. Yeah, I've got some paints that I've never used, and I've got my go-tos. And I like the way he's doing airy sticks without an H. Good man.
Airy.
Airy with a capital A, mate. Budget Modeler, episode 7 of his Space 1999 Eagle 1 transporter build on his channel. So pop over and have a gander at that. Cynical Steve, day 5, he says, is Razor Crest. Yeah, it's a Razor Crest, Dave.
Okay.
No idea what a Razor Crest is, I'm afraid,
I was
because
kind of hoping you might give me an explanation because I am struggling. Where's it come from? Is it?
I can only think it's one of these Star Warsy Mandalorian type things. I could be wrong. I might have people doing Skippy at me now.
Or is it
But no, I don't. I've done well. Part way through episode 2 of Mandalorian. I'm trying my best. I'm getting a thumbs up from Dad in the background there, our chat dolly. So I think I might have got that one right, Dave. Do you think I blagged it?
Possibly.
Am I in the good books? Is Dad forgiven me now for not having the hyperlinks in my YouTube?
No.
Nah, he's not going to let me go, is he? Scott Scory, or Shory even. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Scott. If I'm not, beat me with a kipper. MiG-29C Progress, he says, decals are on and she's standing on her own 3 spindly legs. Too bad that the decals are silvered. Maybe a flat coat and a wash will hide the mistakes. Get in there. I like this. I like the little feathering and all of that gubbins going on, and a bit of the old weathering around the edges there, Dave. It's mint.
It's Russian, isn't it? So therefore it's a bit sort of agricultural. It's a bit...
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. You know, they got a way of doing their stuff that makes it look like someone's cobbled around in an old Rover parts bin, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah, as for the silvering, can he not get away with putting a wash or something over there?
Yeah, I think that's what he said in the description, mate, that he was going to put a wash over it to hide some of the mistakes, buddy. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes, like you say, the decal silver, a little bit of a gloss coat and then matte over it or something like that. But yeah, he was saying there the decals are silvered, maybe a flat coat and a wash will hide the mistakes. Yeah. Silvering, like I say, it still sometimes can be a thing, can't it, with decals?
Ooh.
Mark Ewing. Since it was far too wet and cold to be in the man cave, I was at the nice warm house table, cutting, sanding and cleaning most of the parts on a 30-second FW 198. Sorting them out like I do my bike kits. What have we got there? He's got an Edward detail set for it. Also, lucky for me, not all the paints are for the kit beforehand and put them in a box. It was a great opportunity to dry fit a lot of parts to see any fit issues. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to get some primer on, and he's loving it so far. Hey, look at it. Hey.
I don't know what it is about that one, but I do quite fancy having a go at that in 30-second scale.
Yeah, I mean, he's got it all sanded. Look how neat it's all arranged and all of that. Like, I must get myself some of these little boxes and that, you know, store bits in, especially where I'm going to be doing that Kshatriya thing, you know, the Gundam. I'm going to sort of have to have little compartments to store everything in, so I might have to grab one.
He's far too organised.
Yeah. I'll have to ask Fox where he got his ones that he did the shabby thing for George in. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's coming along nice, mate. It looks a nice size as well, Dave, isn't it?
It's a bit of a beast, isn't it?
It is. Did you say it's 48? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
No, I think it's 32nd.
Is it?
Mm.
Yeah, it is, yeah, 32nd scale, yeah. Ooh, I like that. Get you one of them. 2 blokes got a live show there, Dave. Wonder who they are.
Oh, are they copying us again, are they?
Yeah. Right. Cynical Steve Mundy. Just proof of concept, held together with tape at the moment, but I had a few bits left over from the AT crane build I'm thinking it as the beginnings of some sort of freighter. There you go. Scratch building again, Dave.
It's left over.
Yeah.
I'd like to spend an afternoon inside his imagination.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, mate. His greebly box is there. Yeah. Get hold of that.
Yeah, I've no idea where he gets his ideas from, but whatever you do, Steve, for God's sake, don't stop.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a good set of greebles, mate.
Yeah.
Honestly, what he's not telling everyone is he's got two 40-foot long shipping containers in his garden. That's his greebly box.
Well, yeah.
There's a link for last night's Saturday crash if you didn't get round to seeing it live, folks. Pardon me. Himself, Steve and Carl bring the communities together for an evening of model making chat and a bit of light-hearted fun. And the chat is monitored through the night so that they can all gauge with one another. Absolutely, mate. So pop over and have a little looky-loo there and spread the love. James is asking, does anyone else see it? Realise this Monday may be something to wet your palate. There you go. And I think there was a resemblance to an aircraft silhouette that they was on about. So, yeah. So strategically placed stuffage. Scott's put in his MIG decals and the little Porsche farm tractor caught his eye whilst he was erranding earlier. The SEAL team operator is finally together. Excuse me. Now to figure out how to make it all black, look varied and interesting. There you go. Windswept and interesting, mate. That's what it's all about. Yeah. And I'm trying to think, I've seen one of these before, and dare I say it, Dave, they've got a little thing about them where, weathering wise, can you imagine really giving it the beans?
Oh, yeah. You can dirty wheels, have the engine area all dirtied up, scratched up, dinked up.
Exactly, you know, wear and tear on the seat where the farmer's Harris has been sat on it and worn the paint off as he's gone bumpity bump over the bumps.
And he's polished it.
Yeah, and you've got this geezer's looking mean and moody, and that looks like a pin vice. So yeah, that's gonna have some detail in it. That figure.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies for my yawning. I'm doing it again. Lee Barrett, the latest build, he's done the SWAT officer. Yeah, I was sent one of these and all, mate, and they are mint little builds. I got my one up there staring down at me, looking mean and moody. They are a nice little build, mate. I do believe, I'm sure it was Ronald that sent me it. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Oh, I like that. I might even purchase one myself.
Yeah, I got mine stood up there with all my other figures. Right, he's next to Bruce. He's between Bruce Willis and RoboCop at the moment. Is mine, and he's looking mean and menacing, and has got a purposeful glint in his eye. Yeah, and it's nice to see someone else hasn't done what the Ravel box art is like and put shiny clothes on him.
Why would you have shiny clothes?
Yeah, the person who painted the Ravel box art did. Yeah. Hi, Ray. Ray's in from Malta. Hello, mate.
Hello, Ray.
Glad you're in, mate. And I neglected to say thanks to you last week, mate. You popped a super chat in stealthily, mate, and I missed it. So I do apologise, Ray. I put a comment under last week's video thanking you, mate, but I just didn't want you to think that I deliberately missed you because I hadn't, mate. And I hope you are safe and well in good old Malta. Right. Steve Mundy, day 4 is Luke. Right, Luke Skywalker gets in there. Yeah, I like that. Fox's emailed me a link on the Facebooks for a bit organiser. Yeah, all right, mate. I'll have a looky-loo at that. He says he's put it on his store. So, yeah, no worries. Nim Sindarin went to the Lego store to finish up my Xmas shopping and they gave me a little freebie. Built this before I started my shift and it spins. Oh, look.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
See, that's the sort of size Christmas tree I'd put in. You know, we're not Christmassy people, you know, and I think last year's one was one of those little plastic Lego Christmas trees, you know, real tiny thing, you know, and yeah, and the boys have grown up now, so we don't really bother now. Well, we are a bit, what's the word, bar humbug, but yeah. But we have the world's most decorated Christmas house just down the road, you know. We got one of those folk that, you know, cover their roof in snow and all of that lot, and he's got a plastic Santa on his chimney pot, and oh mate, reindeer everywhere, and Nim there finished her embroidery pieces. I've got a couple more coming in Saturday and Sunday. Can't wait to get them started. Oh, bless you, Nim. Yeah, please don't be offended at me not showing it last week, love. But obviously, I was mindful of the time of day. But how can we say, take no grit is written under there in a 18 plus kind of way. And I like the way she worded it, but obviously there was kids in the chat last week, so I didn't show it. Bless her. But again, Dave, flawless work. And I'm right in thinking it's almost free. It is 3D, isn't it? Yeah. Use your eyes, Colin. Look closer, you perk. Isn't that clever?
That is nice. I like that. That's very clever because I think the little black bits between the pink ring and the red dots,
yeah,
raised as well.
Oh, don't say pink ring, mate. You'll have Jamie Bone after you. Yeah, Black Rifle's going, yeah, there's a word for those people at festas, so I'll save it for an off-air hangout. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look, a little bee up there as well, Dave. Oh, Ickle Bumblebee.
Yeah, Bumblebee.
Lovely work, Nim, as usual. Get yourself one of those. Luke is saying, good afternoon, one and all. For those suffering insomnia, I'm here to help with my November bench update. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Peace out and happy modelling. And it's Luke's 2020 bench update, and it's all a bit Warhammer because he's got the bug.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can honestly never noticed.
JB Bone saying, someone say pink ring. Yeah, he's got his pink ring out. And Luke is saying pink ring, I'm dying. Yeah, we find humour in anything, us, Dave, don't we? If someone says end, we go, oh, he said end.
What end?
Exactly. Mark Ewins fixed the decal mistake and weathered it to match the other side. Also, the Spitfire now has its main decals done. There you go. Have you a bit of that?
Progress.
Sharp mouth approved. I'm happy with that.
Coming on.
It is, and look at the streaking down the decal and all. Hey, it's all these little touches, mate. See, and
he's doing a nice job there.
Oh, he's doing a splendid job on it, mate. I love that. I love that a lot. Spitfire.
Oh, Spitfire.
Should we do the noise? Yeah, there you go. That's a poor attempt at a Spitfire. Yeah. Again, a very sexy looking aircraft, wasn't it? And, you know, with the Hurricane, we mustn't forget the ugly bridesmaid, as people call her.
She always gets forgotten about.
But again, you know, we've got the Aces Ice Spit that we're going to be doing, but I still think I will get an Hurricane the same size because you can't have one without the other. You know what I mean?
No.
And I will get an hurricane and give it the love it deserves, because it's an hurricane at the end of the day, and everyone should build one. That's what I'm saying, and I'll stick with it. This was Nat. Unfortunately, it wasn't a Friday gem. She's had real life issues going on, etc., etc. Get well soon, darling. I hope you're all right, Nat. And if you need anything, you can always PM us, and we'll sit and have a chat. Not a problem.
Yep.
Do you want to get that wet mitten back out and run it under the tap? Because Luke is stupidly apologising, saying there's a few posts coming from him over the coming days, and he doesn't want to be seen to be spamming the page, which, you know, the wet mitten is now been applied.
I think the mitten should be put in the freezer for 10 minutes just to make sure it's icy cold.
Yeah, just to make sure that it's a cold wet mitten slap on both cheeks. Mate, you're the same as me, Luke. I have multiple builds going on, and they all start finishing at the same time. The group is there for you to show your work, mate.
Yeah.
You're not spamming the group. You're not hijacking the chat. You're not doing anything untoward. You spam away, mate, and I'll hear nothing of it. Consider yourself chastised, young man.
Yeah, no need to apologise.
You don't ever have to apologise on here, mate.
No.
Day 3 from Steve. Uncle Owen and Auntie Barrow's place. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to see whether my Star Wars knowledge is any good here. Is this where Luke Skywalker was raised in Tatooine? Is that the right planet?
Yes.
Cool.
Tatooine.
You know,
is it Tatooine or Tatooine?
I don't know.
No, I don't.
It's got a T in it, but I don't know whether that's the right one. It had 2 moons, didn't it? Did it have 2 moons or 2 suns? I mean, tattooing, I suppose, is something I've had a lot of, isn't it? But hey, you know.
I know.
But anyways, yeah. It looks like they're gaff, doesn't it? It looks like...
I just watch the films every now and again.
Yeah, Mara and Parkettle's gaff. And, yeah, we'll have a bit of that. This geezer always gets me thinking when I see this. This is Archie's bloke that is looking rather thoughtful, isn't it? And he puts there, not sure if that's any good. Might add some more skin tones. He's just got this look, isn't he? And dare I say it, he looks a little bit like Vladimir Putin, doesn't he? You know? The Russian bloke.
Yeah, I know who you're on about.
Yeah.
Just
sitting there going, "Vot" in Russian. That sounded wrong, didn't it? But yeah.
I'm kind of tempted to say leave skin tones as they are.
Yeah, I think he looks all right, because, you know, he would have he would have got a bit grubby and all of that ging, you know, dirt and detritus over him and that, you know. I think he looks all right, mate. I'd love to know what the figure's thinking. You know, when people make these figures, the guy that done the original CAD work on this must have had a picture that he took the work from, and I don't know, it just gets you thinking, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's got some deep thoughts going on there.
He has, isn't he? He's got a lot of contemplation. He's got the world on his shoulders, bless him. So keep us posted, Arch. I look forward to seeing it. I asked Paul to put this one up for Archie. This is Paul Shapland, Plastic Monkey, done this. And I love this. Because I noticed this week a geezer put one of these up on the boom up that he's done, you know, and I'm like, it's a thing, isn't it, you know? But I just like the quirkiness. There's a bit of brake pipes going on, the wheelage and all of that lot. And I can just imagine Sophie Ridge driving this down the road, Paul, being that you missed her this morning.
I was about to say, I'm surprised he didn't sort himself out a quick decal just to put on there, just to remind everyone that he's off tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, because apparently he's got Monday off and Sue hasn't. Isn't that right?
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, and I just love the quirkiness about it. You know what I'm like. I like builds that are different, you know, thinking outside the box. And it was quite comical, you know, seeing one of these posted in the boom up that someone else has done, because it's one of them, isn't it? It's a thing.
It's an odd thing, but I like it.
I do. Yeah. I just love it.
Yeah,
It's different.
Put a lot of thought into that, and it's come up when it's paid off.
Yeah, Black Rifles there says it's one of the best builds that he has seen over the years. Sarge is going, that's so cool for a scratch build. Come on, Cole, make them brum brum noises. I want to, Sarge, just for you. Brum, 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 brum. Brummity, brum, 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 brum. Isn't it?
Handbrake turn.
And you can imagine the old engine giving it the old... Yeah, all of that.
Can you imagine the noise that's going to make for a traffic light Grand Prix start?
I could just imagine you belting down the street in Twyford, going to get your milk and your bacon for your sarmies on a Sunday, going, oh, if you don't mind, out of the way. Bosh.
I am a man on a mission.
Absolutely. And I just think it's brilliant. I really do. So, yeah. Jacqueline's contributed to her album Crochet Art that we showed earlier on with her little amsters and all of that gubbins, and there's loads of goodness in there. And Skullfish has got a request in there for a Pikachu. See, so how you doing, Skullfish, mate? Hope you're all right. We miss seeing you, mate. So pop in anytime you want, buddy. Ross Medlock, bit of progress, he says, on the Age of Sigmar Night Venator. Look at that, eh? Yeah. I mean, bloody hell, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, and they are tiddly tiny or tiny tiddly.
Yeah, you know, little light dot right where it should be. Oh, mate, come on, innit? Hey?
No, they're nice. They're very good.
Oh, mate, I'll take me hat off to these folks. Do this bit of Spider Pig for you there. Day 2, he's got a snow speeder up on Steve. Steve. I'll see where you're going with this, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him. Oh, he's on a mission, and he.
We got a Star Wars mission here, haven't we?
I think I'm right in thinking that he had the week off.
Right.
Mark Ewing saying some decal work there on his 48th scale new tool Spitfire Mark 1. Excuse me, quick yawn. It's because I'm doing voiceover. It's unbelievable, isn't it, why it does it? Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing and put the tail decal the wrong way round. Really? Oh, well, not to worry. Turn it upside down, it'd be right way up then, wouldn't it? It's well down now to remove. Only have the letters to do and then a flat coat to seal them. I didn't notice how much I've done on this kit, and hopefully it should be finished by the weekend. Probably give it a dirt wash to enhance the panel lines, and that will be all. A nice clean look for a change. Yeah, and I think he's done all right there. You know, get your paint out, slice the decal off each side of the white stripe, just paint a red and blue stripe, or weather it. Just weather the decal, mate. Make it look like it wasn't painted properly on the plane and it's worn off a bit.
You could always say that it was the apprentice that done that.
Yeah, the apprentice. I had one of those at the trike shop, Baldrick, I used to call him. Unbelievable, nice some job. Of the things. Oh, yeah. No, I like that, mate. He's done a good job on that. Our man Luke there with his diorama.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, I could look at this all day, couldn't you?
Definitely.
Yeah. I want to go in that room and play with all the guns.
Go bang, bang.
Oh, here goes for another one, Dave. Hey, really? Luke, finished my first hill for the Warhammer gaming table. Scratch built from Identity Foam. Not perfect by any stretch. For my first go, I'm fairly happy. Not first go, Dave. Hey, really?
Do you know you can go off some people, can't you?
Yeah. Look at it. Hey. Not perfect. Oh, wet mitten, please. Yeah. Freezer. 15 minutes, Dave, do you reckon?
I think it needs 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Don't forget, he's got a face full of hairy furniture, isn't he? So he's going to have to be a little bit colder.
Good shout. Yeah, we need the semi-stiff frozen wet mitten. That sounded wrong, but yeah, because he's got a beard,
Whichever way
mate.
you put it, it's going to be wrong.
Yeah. Can you put an extra length on the cord as well? Because I want to spin it round my head like a cowboy's lasso and shoot it across the room so it gives him a stinging wet mitten slap. God, he's hard on himself, isn't he? Bless him.
He is.
He's doing the big old Warhammer gaming thing and all of that. I'm looking forward to that. Fred over at Garnock Even Valley Men's Shed Modelers Club, aka Fred from Modelers United. He says, I hope you don't mind. This is the charity model club I've set up. He's a volunteer manager for the men's health and well-being. They're all beginners, and he goes on to describe what they do, etc., etc. It's a thing close to his heart, and he's asking people to pop over there and give it a likey pops and all of that lot. So if you can do that, folks, and share the love, that would be muchly appreciated. Fred giving up his own time there to help people less fortunate than us through bad times via the medium of modelling. So, yeah, a worthy like is required.
Definitely.
Eric Graham has shared a post. The Indiana Northern Rail Corp Model Railway, or Railroad even, and it's a progress update on there. Is it a link to a video? No, there you go. Progress update. Looking at the decal instruction sheet is a bit confusing. Having a prototype model of the actual car help. This is a made up newer version of the car. So if decal placement was close, it's good enough for him. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
So long as he's happy with it, that's the main thing.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. And I imagine he's going to do a bit of weathering on there and all. So it's one of those I'm going to be keeping a close eye on, mate.
Be a bit disappointed if we don't have any weathered photos.
Absolutely. And I saw this one, I mean, because I've seen the McFarlane figure, you know, this Space Marine that everyone's grabbing.
Yes.
And this bloke here, Christopher Robert Poulter's putting a custom head on these, and he's gone and got an head. And yeah, look at that. Custom head for McFarlane Space Marines just arrived. And there's another one here, Martin Cannon. He's got the old Ragnar Lothbrok one going, looking mean and moody. And when you click on the photo, once that's all painted up, it's like, yeah, have you a bit of that, isn't it?
It does look, yeah.
Neil Gardner's saying it reminds him of one of those pictures of the neck stretchers. And I'm going to show that. Cool, look at the length of her neck. Eh? Ding dong.
Yeah, that doesn't look very comfortable.
Oh, isn't it? Eh? I've seen this before, innit? There was one where they did a documentary where they took the rings off just to see how the neck, you know, and they had to put them pretty much straight back on because it was a bit, yeah.
Yeah, because there's no muscle support, is there?
But that's bizarre, isn't it? Now, that must hurt.
It must.
But getting back to old matey there with his custom canister, mate, I like that. I like that a lot. I'll be looking forward to seeing that painted, mate.
No, that's nice.
Yeah, if you want to get an head, you get an head. There you go. With a capital E. But the detail on that, I think, is unbelievable. And you can get these resin heads, in case you're wondering, folks. You can get them on the old flea bay. Just type in 1/12 scale head, and yeah, you'll get one.
So you could say that's a heads up.
Yeah, as long as I don't put my head on it. Cool, could you imagine that? Steve Mundy has put progress on his take of the AT crane from The Mandalorian. Bosh, get hold of that. It has, isn't it? It's made out of the legs of the AT-AT, a mobile phone case, and a bit of craneage. Sorry, mate, I was just having a drink.
No, I like that.
I like that a lot, mate. Yeah.
Makes you wonder what else he's going to do to it.
Yeah, I like that, mate. It's going to look good, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's something different, isn't it? Ross Medlock's got a new toy that's just arrived.
Ooh.
Got a USS Defiant.
Oh,
I know. USS Defiant, Dave.
oh, looks nice.
Absolutely, mate. Sergeant Bones is saying Super Steve. That looks great, as is Dad. Aris Styrene saying, going to have to get you in on the next 48-hour build we do. Yeah. Black Rifle saying Worthy calls Fred. And Fred's thanking us for pimping it. Mate, not a problem. That's what we're here for, Fred.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get a lot more likes this week, mate, for it. Because, yeah, you deserve a nice pat on the back for what you do, mate. Steve Mundy's saying, also in almost unrelated news, her indoors forgot she had got me this, and this is his Lego Star Wars thing that he's been doing the daily updates on. Little Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we lost Darth Vader, didn't we, recently? He sadly passed away. It's a shame.
Yeah, he's now.
Yeah, Philip's been playing with fonts again. The three amigos there were doing the quiz night on Tuesday, if you want to have a watch back on that one. That was Mark Ewing's LCAT, and I think he says he's finished it now. He's got a bit of wear and tear on the wings there, and he did this streaking stuff, didn't he? And I do like that. I do like that a lot. Yeah. Certainly opens your eyes when it comes to us doing our Aces Eye, Dave, doesn't it?
It does.
To be honest with you.
Yeah,
That's Eric Graham rusting his trainer. That's a YouTube link there, folks.
Yeah, not quite sure how I'm going to do that Spitfire yet.
Alicia's saying, hi, Colin, sorry for the late post. I posted a pic of Shania in the group. Yeah, no worries. I'll do a refresh in a minute, Alicia. Not a problem, darling. Steve Beanie saying he's ready to start his Shelf Queen.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that was the space shuttle, wasn't it? Some bloke called Festa, because I'm accused of not pimping myself enough, see?
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you self-pimping?
Yeah, I'm self-pimping that I'm doing a Kshatriya Gundam. Yeah.
Oh.
Fox has lured me into the world of Gundam goodness, and I must say I've explored said spruage and am suitably impressed, Dave, I must admit. And dare I say it, I'm looking forward to starting it.
Oh, heck.
I know. Paul Chaplin, bit of mojo building going on. And it's dudes, look, dudes with angry dudes and goblins and rings through their bugles and all of that, Dave, eh?
Does that make them punks if they got rings through their noses?
Yeah, I bet it's sore. Does that mean they have to go and get some ointment?
Oh, dear.
Don't leave me hanging on that. It wasn't that bad, was it? It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was. There's no comeback for that one.
So, yeah, that was what Paul T. Tommaso had started on last week. So let's do a quick refresh. Excuse me. Scrolling. Oh, look. Shania's playing with some Lego.
Come on,
Look.
Billy.
Look. Oh, got some Lego. Get hold of that. Oh, look. Oh, it brings back memories when my pups were this age. Oh, Dad gets all broody. Dad getting all broody. Oh, big hugs for Shania. Look, new photo, Dave. Harry's styrene finished the 48-hour build. 48-hour build, Dave. Do you want a wet mitten? Yeah. 2.
Yeah. No, make that 4.
Yeah. Got a bit of the old lattice over the drums then. Yeah, make it a pair. Yeah. Or should we go for a wet welder's gauntlet because they're made of leather?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Scratch that. Let's get the welder's gauntlets out and slap him with them.
Yeah, but we still put them in the freezer for 5 minutes.
Absolutely, mate.
Just so it has that chilling effect when it hits the flesh.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, you've got your wooden slats going on underneath here and all the ground and rocks.
48 hours.
How's that done? Really?
I couldn't build anything in 48 hours. It would be too rushed.
Innit? I'm stunned. You know, is that a pre manufactured dio, or has he built that? If he's built that, mate, I'll take my hat off to you, geese.
I've no idea. It's kind of got that look that it's been self-manufactured.
Absolutely. Adam Barber. Afternoon, all he says. I haven't built a lot this week, but I couldn't resist the sales. So he's gone a little nuts. Take care, everyone. He's had a bit of a purchase here, Dave. And that's a nice little hole in it, eh?
That is.
Flying Fortress, Armstrong, Whitworth, Dakota, a Pips, and and he's got an Hurricane, Dave. Approved. He's got an Hurricane.
That's a nice little stash, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? I like the look of that. Yeah, I like the look of that little lot, mate. Have you one of them? And that was Luke's figure on the dio with its new owner. Yeah, I love it. I could look at this all day long. Because, again, the figure itself, what's he thinking? What's he doing? What's he up to? Is he going out on a hit, a campaign, a war, a theatre? Yeah. Tells a story, doesn't it?
Well, with that minigun, he's going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of the old bullets giving it the beans, isn't it? Very poor impression of a Gatling gun, but I tried. And that is us full circle, mate.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm going to stop sharing on that. And bloody hell, Dave, we're honoured again, aren't we, eh?
That was a gallery and a half, that was.
Wasn't it?
Well, I think we had just about everything. We had boats, we had aircraft, we had sci-fi, we had figures, we had minis. I think we had the jackpot, really.
Yeah, I think we. Shania's blowing kisses and cuddles. Hello, Shania. Bless your heart. Honestly, I'm stunned. I really am stunned, mate.
There's a lot of different people out there.
Absolutely. Osrix 9000 is going, yeah, Vladimir Putin is indeed a Russian bloke.
Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, that Russian bloke, yeah.
Yeah, that Russian bloke.
He's been really quiet lately, isn't he? And it's like, yeah. Apparently I'm correct. And yeah, you are correct. And two sons. See, I've got a Star Wars thing right. I'm chuffed with myself.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, Lynn says, good job, Colin, close enough. Happy days. Fox has given me a smile of yeah, congratulations even. I know, Fox. I'll be watching Unicorn Gundam full series next, mate. You know it's going to happen. Because I am going to go back and watch more because I'm intrigued. See? Luke saying they're one of the best builds he's seen over the years. That was Sarge saying about my noise. Ice Queen's wibbling. Why are you wibbling, so? Has Paul started on you about having a day off again? Just remind him that he missed Sophie Ridge.
Well, yes.
Didn't see it all, did he? Yeah. I'm sure you can mock him profusely. Aries is saying, after I saw your video, Luke, of the Arsenal, I went and found some 24th scale weapons for an apocalyptic build. Just what I needed. More models, laugh out loud. Ross Medlock's in saying afternoon. Hello, buddy.
Hello, Ross.
Aries is saying crappy tiny buttons and big thumbs. Absolutely. I mean, I've got hands like a bunch of chipolata sausages, mate. They're about as much use as tits on fish, mate, but I'll get by. Osric's going, imagine that blasting past on the motorway. That's Paul's Messerschmitt. Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't you? Going down your high street and you see that coming towards you, you'd be going, yeah.
Well, you see that tanking it down the M4 or the M6, and the Rozzers trying to keep up. That'd be quite interesting.
Oh, mate, it'd be even better if it had the big old propeller on the front, giving it the old, you know, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Quano Man saying Quano Man saying I'm laughing so hard that this pee puddle is dedicated to Colin's brum brum sounds. I told you, mate, I am a wealth of sound effects. They're going to use me in the next Mad Max film. Oh, look, and Ice Queen says, yeah, Mad Max comes to mind, she says. Yeah. I'll be good, mate. B3 says they're from an advent calendar. Happy days. James says, yeah, they're from Lego advent calendars. Oh, happy days. Aries is saying, Luke, none of us are perfect, but damn, some of us come close. Unfortunately, not him. You're on the other end, are working on it better than he is. Honestly, you all do such worthy, brilliant builds, and I'm like, we're blessed that you share them with us. You know, little old us.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, something else Lynn wants here. She says, I want one of those Defiants. Oh, she wants one, does she? Ooh. Got to build your bench first, Lynn.
You've got to build your bench first, and then you got to clear a backlog.
Finger of shame, Lynn. Build the bench. Build the bench. You will build your bench.
Come on, Lynn. Get your finger out.
Absolutely. Model officer says he's got to leave you. Got to leave you guys for now. Great show, and wow, so much inspiration from all the builds. Absolutely, mate. I mean, I know I say this, and I do. I mean it. I go through the gallery, and if I'm doing a new build, and I have a looky-loo, and I'm like, oh, I like that. I'll have a go at doing that on this build. So you inspire me to be a better modeler. So happy days. So yeah, I think James is asking when. Surprise, surprise. James asking when the next Mustangs episode's up. When I've finished voicing over it, mate.
In between the yawns.
Absolutely. Oh, don't. Just all week I've been trying to do free video updates, and yeah. But I will put one more episode of the Mustang up, James, and then I'm not going to put the last lot up until you've received it, mate. So all you're going to see is probably 3 or 4 stages ago, because it's getting to that last detailing stuff and that, and I'd rather you see that when you open it. So you'll get one more episode of base paint being put down, and then nothing else until it arrives. Thank you, Paul, for a £5 super chat there. Muchly appreciated. I'm getting told off by Fox because I've got to watch the rest of DS9 as well as Mandalorian. I got it right first time, didn't I? What else have we got? Lynn saying she's got 30 minutes after your show to start cleaning, bless her. Hey, mate, it'll do you good, Lynn. Get yourself building again, love.
Yeah, she can do a bit of speed dusting, can't she?
Mark Ewan's going, great build, and yes, I've got a 1/4 scale shuttle coming Monday. Oh, they're challenging. But I mean, you can do a good build. Frankie goes to Hobbywood because I've done his decals for him for the tiles. And Aries is pretty much saying what we're all saying. So many great builds this week. Absolutely. And I think on that note, being that it's already 2:30, Dave.
Really?
I know.
It's gone quick again, isn't it?
Isn't it? Eh?
Really?
So I'm going to put you on the old full screen to say your goodbyes, because we're going to round off, because King Fox of Foxdom is coming up, the guru.
Go get
so he'll be in hair and makeup at the moment, being beautified and preened, so gives you all a chance to have a go on, have a cup of tea and all of that lot before he comes on. So you'll say goodbyes, geese.
So as always, everyone, thank you very much for posting all your wonderful work, because it kind of wouldn't be the same without you, because we wouldn't have a gallery to go through. So whatever you do, do not ever think about not posting. Please carry on posting, because then we can go through them and have a good old look. As always, in this time, stay safe and stay well. And I'll see you for Wednesday when we do a bit more work on the Chinooks, and then again on Sunday. So bye-bye for now.
Happy days. I echo that. Thanks for all the gallery and the super chats and all of that lot. It's really nice that you all show Festa a bit of support and a bit of love. Keep posting your stuff. None of you are spamming the group. I look forward to seeing your work, as do the rest of the viewers. It means a lot. And I'll see you Wednesday for a bit more work on the old Chinook. So until then, folks, I'll catch you later. And we'll wind up the show, Dave, eh?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah, no worries. So thank you all for watching. Catch up with you on Wednesday. Bye-bye for now.